Hello. We're introducing our next Gen Z debater or woman and the panel, Shreya Bhakna. And this will be a different one because she comes also from the mental health field. So you'll be sort of having an upper hand on the others, but we will see how that goes. Do you think there is a reason why men's mental health matters to you?
Honestly, everybody's mental health matters to me, regardless of the gender or the context that you're coming from, for sure. And I do understand that men have like a lot of spaces in this world because it is a patriarchal world, and a lot of other genders suffer because of this patriarchal world. It's unfair, but one space that should be there for men is a mental health space, because this patriarchal system in some way also affects them, because, you know, men shouldn't be vulnerable, men shouldn't cry, men shouldn't talk about feelings. I feel like a lot of this stems from the system, stems from the patriarchal system.
Patriarchy hurts men more than women is what we're continually hearing from everywhere, and it's starting to become a lot more of a lived experience that men are actually speaking out, which is good in that sense. And completely agree. Mental health is a space where, well, at least from Fight Club perspective, what we see is emotional literacy and regulation is something that gets missed out for young boys. And of course, growing up as men now, you don't know how to navigate through that. So it becomes a little bit more important for us to have those spaces that allows them to navigate that.
Yes.
Hopefully with other men and they know what they're dealing with. In terms of the current generation, do you think the Gen Z men are dealing with their mental health well? Or do you think there is any sort of approach to it?
No, but then I think it's also a little better as compared to the previous generation men. But I do think that a lot of them know what they're feeling, but it's at a very intellectual level and not at an emotional level. Like someone could just say, "Ki, this angered me," or "I am feeling hurt because of this, but what do I do with it? Nothing, it's fine, I'll just push it under the carpet and then move ahead." So yes, I don't think that they're dealing with it, but I do think that they've taken the first step of awareness, which is a good thing.
And having it at the forefront so that you can actually have conversations about it and then sort of take it from Hopefully it doesn't take another generation for us to actually get to regulation and understanding what
so true.
Deal with it. Do you think the previous generation has given men, the current generation, a blueprint on how to deal with it? Whether that is in the positive, negative, wherever.
Yeah, in a way, because a lot of what, like, let's say whatever happens in households is observed by like the children that are there, right? And so if they're seeing a fatherly figure suppressing their emotions, they know that something is going on, but they're not talking about it, suppressing their emotions, all of that. I do think that you like learn by modeling, right? And you learn by observing others. So that's what they're going to end up doing. So they are providing a blueprint, but not really
in a way that's productive.
Yes, not in a way that's productive, for sure. And I also feel like this generation, like Gen Z, is very much like into social media and all of that, right? And so there's so much content on the internet that they're consuming that is also influencing them. So, which again, not in a productive way. So I feel like if they step foot in this place, they're still learning the unproductive way. But if they step foot in this place, they're still learning it the unproductive way.
So it's not any way where there is a whole framework that actually allows you to understand where or how to do emotional health in a way that serves. We don't have enough space.
I don't want to generalize it, but this is like the case most of the time.
Cool. In terms of the generations debate happening on 26th April, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to listening to everybody's point of view, everybody's lived experiences. I think that would be really fun, just to see what everyone else has to say about this.
So 26th April, Generations debate on men's mental health from a generation's perspective. We will see Shreya there, me there, and you there. Bye.